Trash day comes once a week for most people, but for workers like Ryan Overmail, it's the new daily routine.
It's a new adventure for all of us and the utilities as a whole, so there's a pretty big learning curve to be efficient at it.
Overmail started driving his truck a few months ago, right after Marion Utilities took over the city's trash disposal. Challenge number 1 meant learning the new truck.
It's an arm and it's got about, I think it's a 12-foot reach, and then at the end of it, it has pinchers and it just wraps around the can squeezes and like your elbow coming up to the hopper of the truck. They've went with that mostly for the drivers.
It's a one-man, one-truck system. Truck drivers control everything from the driver's seat. That's something that makes the job safer for workers overall.
The old way of manually throwing trash in the back of a truck doesn't leave much for retirement for the guys that are throwing trash. It's a pretty dangerous job as far as slips, falls, get hit by cars and stuff like that. So with us being in the cab running with a joystick, it means that we might have something to look forward to when we retire, I guess.
Besides a new blue bin, trash day isn't much different for you. Marion Utilities' Kurt Simpkins says those blue bins help make the city cleaner.
We've passed out a tote to everyone in the city, and the reason for that was to get trash off the ground, just bags, and like we had talked about before, you know, with animals ripping open bags and trash blowing around the street, it looks cleaner, it's nicer.
Drivers have around 2,200 pickups a day. That's almost 700 to 800 stops per driver. The new truck and bin combo cuts back on the time.
Compared to a person picking up 3 or 4 or 5, sometimes 7 bags off the ground, he can pull up and in 7 to 10 seconds have it all dumped and on his way.
And at the end of the day, the trucks bring the trash back to something that makes Marion a little more unique.
We now have a transfer station where here in town we can go dump, and then it all packs into another truck and gets hauled to the landfill. There's a lot of regulations and everything to it that most communities, smaller communities, don't want the responsibility.
While they still work through a few kinks, Marion Utilities hopes this new service will help the community keep up with other cities.
I just want them to know it's a learning process, and you know we're working very hard to make this work for Marion, and hopefully over time it'll clean up Marion and put us, you know, right up there with the other communities that's already doing this.
And it all starts with the blue bin.